All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, HaKodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yeshurala that rule well, and salutations to you, Akim, out in the highways and the byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. To you, brothers, we say Shalom. This is the brother Shakal
And the brother Rapayo.
out here from the GMS Chicago camp, coming at you with another lesson. And basically, what we're going to touch on is going to be more of a response in this video you brothers see on the screen. And, Lord willing, we put it in the description box. But basically, what this video is going into, it's showing how more and more people are waking up to the truth about their government, their truth about, the way things are set up and how, they're not here for our best interest, especially the Israelites, but even the other nations, the peons and all that, hey, they're not there for them either. And people are starting to wake up to their actual motives, how they use the military, for their own personal interest. That when they say we're gonna go to war, they're actually not going to war for the reason they tell you to, but for ulterior motives. How the government doesn't really help people. They do everything, like the scriptures say. It says that when they do something, they don't.
They do it unwillingly.
They do it unwillingly. They do it with ulterior motives. They only do for show, just so people could say. But even when they help somebody, it's still not. It's not in their best interest. Mm-hmm. So people are waking up to this, man, and this military man is basically, saying that, man, they we have corrupt, officials, we have corrupt governors, and so on and so forth, and the scripture talks about this, man. It talks about how these people are gonna start getting fed up and going against, the elites.
Khan, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14 on down. Woe, which means destruction, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So, it's talking about a civil war happening. There's the division right here in America, Babylon the Great. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, and this is an example of that. This is one example of them not regarding their kings or princes. He felt betrayed by the military he was serving, so he went out and started speaking the truth, against them. He was saying how they, with this CV-19, how that they had these rules, and out of nowhere, now those rules don't apply. But because those rules don't apply, now I believe he was speaking out against it, if I'm not mistaken. Mm. So they were trying to kick him out. But now since those rules, aren't there anymore, they still kicked him out, but now they use the excuse of mental health. Right. So he felt betrayed, and now he's what? He's going against his princes. He's going against his officials. He's going against who, the military he served and the country he served, man. And this is just one of many individuals that have felt betrayed by the American government, man. And more people are coming out like this, man. And some are even, he was kind of soft, but some are even more bold, man. They show videos with guns and say, we're going to start this, a revolution and all that. You know why? Because at the end of the day, this is Esau Edom's fall, man. And everybody's going to come against him. Like it says in, what is it, Job? Every hand of the wicked should come upon him. Yeah. When you go into that word wicked, it talks about laborers. Mm-hmm. And Esau Edom, man, hey, he has a lot of people working for him, man. He likes to use the excuse that slavery is done away with, but it's really not, man. We're slaves, man. We're still slaves. We're just free roaming, so to speak.
Job 20, verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, positions of difficulty. Every hand of the wicked, I believe it's Imal, right, the laborers, shall come upon him.
Oh, yeah, the laborers, that includes, I mean, mainly the Israelites, but that includes these other nations too. So these nations are starting to find out that this government is corrupt, and so they're coming and doing everything to oppose them, man. Hey, now you have more and more people questioning things. Back then people just used to accept things and just go by it. But now, hey, even in the medical field, now more and more people are asking questions and looking for ulterior motives and not just taking the doctor's word for it. Military as well. Everywhere you go, there's more tension. Because people are fed up. People are starting to realize that this government's full of shit. And soon it is gonna get physical, man. And it is gonna get carnal. It is gonna get physical, and these people are actually gonna start, fighting back, which is good, man. Because that means that when this happens, and these people do that along with the rest of the prophecies that have to be fulfilled, that means that the Lord is almost here. The scriptures talk about what is it, Matthew? The heart of many should turn cold.
Oh yeah.
Back then people used to have respect for, like, their managers and their CEOs. Now people are starting to delete them, man. Go against them. Because that's the spirit that's out here, man. And soon it's only gonna get worse, man.
Right, there's Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, and iniquity is abounding, and because these people will ultimately have this wicked spirit, their way to deal with this is gonna be carnally. So they're not gonna care about their officials and all that. They're not gonna think twice. They're just gonna go straight to it, man. These people now, man, when they don't have something to eat, these people right away they turn to robbing, stealing. So imagine when shit goes down, man. If they know you're an official that lives in the neighborhood or whatever, they're gonna go straight to your house.
Right, for that word wax cold in Matthew 24:12, in the Greek is G, which is Greek in the New Testament, G5594, psycho is the Greek word for wax cold. So people are going to be, killing one another, man. It's going to be a time like no other, man. You see? And that's why we need the Lord to come through and deliver us, man. And the elect are going to be saved. So expect the aid and victory from on high. All right, divine intervention from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because this is back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right? Because, hey, they're going to divide and conquer the population, man.
There's going to be a lot of those uproars, so they're going to, even that, Esau's going to use some of that shit too, and to his advantage, because they want shit like this to happen. Why? Because their MO is what? Order out of chaos.
Right.
So Esau is going to try to capitalize or start his own false flags. I forgot the point. Which one did you just read?
Oh, the man shall desire to go into a city and shall.
Oh, right, yeah, and because of all that, plus false flags and the actual riots from people that's about to hit this place. Hey, he's gonna use that and be like, hey, now we have to put a stop to this. Now, if you live in this neighborhood, you can't go out unless you have this permission or this, unless you work or whatever the case. More and more harsh restrictions.
Martial law.
Yep, martial law. Part of the reason is going to be because of that.
God. This is verse 18, 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. It even says that the mighty men will cry there bitterly, because only a man of the Lord is going to be saved through all of this. This is verse 19. A man shall have no pity, meaning no mercy, upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. It could be anything like the modern day gun or a knife or a sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So a famine is coming, a famine of hearing this word first and foremost, and an actual famine, all right? Because only the Lord's elect are going to eat, drink, and rejoice, as in Isaiah 65, So we're here to warn the people. The Lord said, I set a watchman, and we're blowing the trumpet for the house of Israel to repent, which today are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. And even the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners, because we've been scattered to the four corners of the earth, so we're going to have Israelites looking like all the other nations, like Bruce Lee, for instance, or Justin Timberlake. That's why we have to preach it. It says in Tobit 13:3. Let me get that real quick. Tobit 13:3. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them. You see, as the prophecy has said. And that's why when the Lord returns, he's going to gather his elect from where we've been, wherever they're at worldwide, because we've been scattered.
Mm-hmm. Yes, okay, so these people, and really this is the spirit of the truth, man, because the reason why these people are like this is because we've been, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we've been preaching the truth. So we're spreading that vibration of truth, man. Why do you think ever since the apostles started, coming out, now out of nowhere, everybody wants to have a beard. Now everybody is trying to eat healthy, and you have all these, people on the internet, giving you natural remedies and, things like that. Now everybody is doing more research, Now people are starting to speak out against the government. Back then, you had people who look down on us. Mm-hmm. I mean, they still kind of do, but now people are starting to be like, no, this individual might be right. They used to call us conspiracy theories, but a lot of those conspiracies theories, quote unquote, actually came true. So more and more people are in that spirit of truth, not in the actual truth, but in that spirit of truth of exposing something.
Right. Mm-hmm. But this is Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. And how does the Lord tell you? Is through his prophets. All right, the men on the highways and byways, online doing these lessons like we're doing now. Preaching the gospel, the good news, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You see, we have a way back to the Father, And it has spoken of and read in the scriptures that he would come and save his people, the elect of his people. Because not all Israel is going to make it this time go around. So that's why, knowing the terror of the Lord, that's why we're telling you what's going to come to pass. We're predicting the future through the scriptures, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. These are his words, But this is John 3:34. For he whom the Most High hath sent speaketh the words of the Most High Yahweh, for Yahweh giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him. And the Lord sent us as well. He's given us his word, John 17. So we're here to be a watchman, to warn the house of Israel, man. Because this kingdom is ending. And the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, which is the kingdom of the Israelites, it's literally, it's close, man.
Yeah.
So look up.
Yeah, this is a sign, a major sign when we see videos like that. I got one. This is 1 Esdras 4:38. It says, "As for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore." And that's what's happening. That's how Esau ultimately is being taken down. That's how these people are actually finding out the truth and coming against Esau, man. Because we're out here preaching the truth, setting that vibration of truth out there. So now that it's out there in the world, and we've been doing this for so long, now more, whether people realize it or not, they're more and more speaking truth, more and more exposing things, more and more looking up, doing their own research. So now this truth, it conquers forevermore, man. It might have been hidden for a little while, but hey, but now we're starting to see the effect, man. Part of the reason why these people are like this is because of the truth, man. The scriptures. Everything is spiritual, man. You just gotta have a spiritual eye to see it. Before this, hey, nobody was speaking the way they are now.
Right.
Nobody was questioning the government the way they are now.
Right. It was all according to prophecy. Let me see. I'm sure you have another precept.
No. You're looking for something?
I was, yes. Okay.
God. Well, now another point that we seen in the video, is that it said that the military was gonna use AI to catch the T's. The T to the air to the ist.
Oh.
So they and we already know what that means, man. Because they control that AI, man. They program it to favor them. It's not actual, intelligence where it'll benefit you and it'll speak the truth. No, man. This AI, they program it to benefit them, right? So them knowing that we are, the Israelites, and we are their biggest enemy, whether they want to admit it or not, what are they gonna do? They're gonna use that system to and try to persecute us, and use it to be like, hey, look, these guys are, a national threat. Look what they're doing. Look what they're speaking. Look how they're speaking. Look, they're gonna use false events. They're gonna use events of a bug out that wasn't even associated with us. They're gonna twist our words and everything, and we're gonna say, oh, look, we have it. Look, AI caught it. So persecution is coming, man. That's why, hey, we gotta be on our P's and Q's and not and try to give him the least amount of ammo as possible, man. Well, because when a persecution is gonna come, and it is prophesied, so it's gonna happen. But let us be persecuted for righteousness' sake. So let that be the case. But this is what they're coming out with, man. And there's plenty of other ways that Esau Edom is gonna try to demonize us and accuse us of being, wicked, evil men.
This is from George Orwell, 1984. In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. So hey, we have we're on a list. We became a target. You know what I mean? Their eyes upon us for what? Telling the truth, exposing the truth, and bringing it out. But the scriptures say, that the truth that was hid for so long, shall bear fruit. What are they paraphrasing? But the Lord's uncovering everything. This is Isaiah 25:7, and He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So people are starting to realize who the damn devil is, which is Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? He's the one in rulership today. He's the one that's creating all these problems, but it's all prophesied that this would happen. We're at the time of the end of the Gentiles, and it ends with Esau Edom.
God, let's see.
And these other nations too, they're gonna get it too. Don't get it twisted. They're gonna ride into captivity too. So,
Yeah. Hey, this is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's what's happening, man. Esau's getting revealed ultimately by us, because we're the ones that are actually tying him to Esau Edom. These other, Edomites are against Edomites. These other nations are exposing them. Yeah, they might bring out some truth, but their solution and it's never right. So we're really the ones that actually are exposing them, because we'll take those type of videos and we'll tie it back to the scriptures, and we'll tie it back to how it fits Isa Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. You know, so we're really the ones that that are really exposing him to the T, man. And soon everybody's gonna know who he is, man, and everybody's gonna realize what he was about, his intentions, and everybody's gonna hate him, man. Verse 4, it says, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worship, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is a power. And who has that God complex? Esau, Edom, they're the main ones that do that. They walk around the earth, thinking that they could tell everybody what to do, be the police of the earth. It says, remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed at his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And we're in that time where he's about to get taken out the way. How do we know? By prophecies, man. The things that are manifesting, before our eyes, and videos like the one we just seen, and events and certain articles that are coming out, that we could tie back to the scriptures. That's how we know we're close, man. So the Lord's about to not let him, man. Right now, he still has to fulfill certain things, but once he's done, the Lord's going to take him out the way. Verse 8, it says, when he shall, and it's like, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Right? And that's what's happening now. We're destroying him with the spirit of our mouth, with this truth, man. And with this truth comes a vibration. So it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot against them, man. It's having a big effect them. Remember the scriptures say that our weapons of warfare are not carnal. But mighty through the breaking down of strongholds, man. Breaking down Esau's strongholds. So hey, we're winning this war, man. Esau doesn't know how to fight spiritual, so he doesn't know how to attack us, man. That's why he has to come out with this AI and falsely accuse us and all this other bullshit, man. Because he can't come against us rightfully. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. You see, and that's him, man. Because everything he does is clean contrary to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Now he's starting, or he wants to create an army of fucking robots, man. Had created his own little world. The Most High isn't gonna give me my birthright back. Well, guess what? I'm gonna create my own world. That's his mindset, man. But hey, all that shit is gonna be exposed, and it's gonna fail, man. So with that, hopefully, Burn will edify. There was a few more points that Soldier was speaking on, but those were basically the main ones. The fact that spirit of rebellion against governors and all that is rising up, and also how Esau Edom is gonna use us, it's gonna use AI to try to demonize us, man. To try to make us look like these wicked individuals, man. And another thing, man, that comes with the AI is that fake D. So they're not just gonna, twist our words. They're actually gonna make videos and try to make it seem like we said some shit that we never even said, man. So hey, be prepared, man. The Most High said that in John 16:1, it says, I told you these things so that ye will not be offended. So it won't catch us by surprise, and we'll be like, oh shit, Lord, what happened? You didn't tell us this. No, the Lord made sure to tell us this. So like the scriptures say, be as sheep in the midst of wolves. Don't give them any ammo, and just do right. Live righteously according to the word. Because when they come at you, it's gonna be more and more evident that they're simply coming at you because you're preaching the truth, because you're standing up for righteousness. Even if they do fake D videos and twist your words and all that, just stay faithful to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and let that be the case. Because the scriptures say that when men get persecuted like that, it says, blessed are them. Blessed are them that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. you know. And at the end of the day, man, as much as demonizers they want to make us and put us our face as wicked on the TV, at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna come and validate us, man. He's gonna come and save us and expose the truth and say, no, these men were right. Isa, you're the wicked, you're wrong, you know. So we're gonna win at the end of the day. It's just something we have to go through. So like, let's it's coming, you know, it's prophesied, and let's just stay strong and keep doing what we're doing, and the Lord will have our back.
I got a scripture to end it since you said all that. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 15, verse 8. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven, and now to expect the victory and aid which should come unto them from the Almighty. So this ain't 70 AD. You know, that's why we're knowing the terror of the Lord. That's why we're persuading the Israelites, our people. We're letting the heathen know what's up with them too. All right, because hey, we're bringing out the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna find out what's gonna happen when we're on the line. All right, according to the scriptures. You see. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakurash. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone who reward and taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing us for in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom.
Shalom.
And a Baba Bo.
Baba Bo.